spark of love. I was a child, barely 6 or so, a child who was lost in moments to moments, occurring at random as I tried to make sense of it all. Lines blurring together, my mind worked like splatters of paint on a canvas, never having an intended place, just landing as it landed, dripping, blending, making shapes that only individuals' perception could try and make sense of. Though my 6-year-old mind was scattered into a million threads, all tangled into a messy ball, it was magical. A secret world where I was a star of a glittery, citrine world, much like a fairy tale. My world within the world was my own. Adults could not reach this world because it had no organization, no boundaries, rules, or limits, just simply made up of loose, tattered ends that I tied and strung together. My aunt, meeting her for the first time was different. She was an adult, but she saw me as I was. She found an opening, a hidden door into this secret world of mine. Me sitting in my playroom with my dolls, she came and sat next to me. She did something I had never seen another adult do in my life. She picked up a doll and started speaking to it, making it come alive, giving it attention. And in that moment, she had entered through my door and was visiting me in my world. As a 6-year-old, I remember this so profoundly that even close to 4 decades later, I can still see it play out in my mind. It was a mystifying moment because she was entirely engaged in my secret world, and she was playing a character in it. How did my aunt, a grown adult, know that she could do this? I don't know if many 6-year-olds have epiphanies like this. I knew at the time she was special, a special person with what seemed like magic. She never exited from that door because this simple act stayed with me forever. It perplexed me. She wasn't just an aunt that gave me gifts, hugs, a smile. Yes, all wonderful things an aunt can do. She was an aunt, a person who saw me and my world. This 30 minutes she spent with me playing set the foundation of my forever lasting feelings for her. She would go on to change so many lives in a positive way, but to me, she was always that person that showed me that adults can engage in magic. The love, appreciation that was planted in that moment would become a lifetime admiration. I only had glimpses of time with my aunt. As an adult, I felt lost and at a crossroad with 2 very different paths before me. In that time we shared with one another, she taught me some life lessons by leading by example. When she was with me, I was the only person in the world that mattered to her. We could be in a crowded room with everyone shouting her name, biting for her attention, but my face was all she could see, and my voice was all that she heard. I learned the power and value in this effort and effect of undivided attention and unconditional positive regard. She also taught me that we were no different. If she had a magic wand, so did I. Her power was love, not a possessive love that needed to be returned, but a love that everyone is capable and entitled to receive. She had the ability to see the positive in every life she crossed. I see that and feel that too. Every person has a spark inside of them. For my aunt, it was simple. Always seeing that spark inside the person and fanning it with dedication and willingness, which allowed the spark to grow.